For today's interview on gender roles, I have Hunter Howard and Nick Panagiotoglou in front of me. Hunter and Nick both grew up in Central Phoenix and went to high school together. They have remained friends throughout college. Hunter grew up with 3 older brothers, and his parents divorced when he was a junior in high school. He is a valet for Desert Parking here in Phoenix. Nick is a junior at ASU's W.P. Carey for economics. In addition to school, he is also a valet for Integrity Parking. His parents have been married for 24 years and moved to Phoenix from Kavala, Greece. Hunter, Nick. All right, boys. Does one gender prefer spectator sports like football? Why do you think fewer women watch such sports?
Oh, 100%, because women aren't in the sports that they're watching.
Not really.
Like, I would prefer to watch men's sports over women's, just because men are more athletic and capable out there than
competitive.
Yeah, way more competitive than women would be.
They hit harder.
Yeah,
run faster.
A lot more fun to watch, in my opinion. Proven fact.
Is it more fun to watch because it's competitive and aggressive, or because you would just rather watch your own gender compete?
Competitive and aggressive.
I think it has a little bit to do with both. But at the end of the day, it's definitely way more competitive and aggressive than women's sports are.
Why are there fewer opportunities for women than men in professional sports?
I mean, so what it comes down to pretty much is, men dominate most sports, and because they're, competitive, athletic, like I said, a lot more fun to watch, and it just, creates a bigger fan base for the, men. Women, on the other hand, God bless them, very, very athletic and everything, but they do not stand up to, men's superiority towards athletic sports. And that's why I think that, men create a much more enjoyable experience watching any sort of athletic sports.
So do you think it's less about opportunities and more about a bigger fan base?
Both.
Well, both, but I mean, the women have less opportunity because of the fan base, and that's what it comes down to.
Also, most sports are male sports.
Yeah.
There's not really enough women's sports. You got tennis, golf, volleyball.
Yeah, and most of women-dominated sports, like, volleyball, softball, swimming, which women are phenomenal at, they're just not great revenue streams for any sort of athletic program.
It's not.
So at the end of the day, there's going to be less opportunity for those women because they're going to be less liked throughout, just the whole population.
Would you rather have a male or female boss?
I'm okay with either, personally, but
why?
Probably male though, just because they can get more to the point faster. But women can also get to the point very fast. Just like, I guess...
You think men are more direct?
Yeah, or aggressive. Be more aggressive.
Would you want an aggressive boss?
No.
When you think of a female boss, what characteristics do you think of?
I think of a female boss as someone who's like softer, more tender, nurturing, rather than a male individual who is going to be
more
very
understanding,
straightforward, straight to the point. More of a hard ass. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, okay. But yeah, more of a hard ass on his employees. And I think definitely having a male boss, you get a lot more done. Granted, there are females that
also depends on the job.
Yeah,
if it's like a construction company, probably want someone who can also do the job with me and knows what they're doing. But if it was like a clothing store, then I probably wouldn't want a male boss. Depends on the job really. So pretty neutral.
Why are there generally so few women in top positions? As a follow-up to that last question I asked.
I mean,
it's hard to say.
I think it has a lot to do with, men are looked up on as the alpha male of, of everything. Obviously over only women, but I feel like that's just what it comes down to is people are going to look up more to a man and be more influenced by a man.
It's also kind of been the rule of thumb.
I was going to say, do you think history has played a lot into it?
Guy goes out and makes apparently all the money and then supports the family.
History has played a role, but it also, it's there for a reason. It doesn't just happen for no reason, there is a reason why males dominate, the workforce and why they get paid a higher wage and all that good stuff.
Why is that reason?
Well, it's because like just men have a better just look on everything, and okay, now we gotta restart this because
No.
we're definitely not putting that in.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
No, we aren't.
Yeah.
That just makes you look stupid.
Does one gender take more time off work than the other?
I
Depends.
mean, statistically, probably. If you're pregnant, I mean, you can't work for like at least probably 3-4 months
Yeah.
before and after combined. I don't know.
Do you think for work in that instance of maternity leave should also have a reciprocating one for the father, like paternity leave?
I think it should. I think it should be for a much shorter time. 'Cause it's not, 100%
Depends who's
necessary.
working and who's not, I guess.
If it was like both the husband and wife were working, had the baby, do you think it's also fair that the men would have time with their children after they're born and have that time off of work?
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
should.
But it shouldn't be for as long as the time as the
Yeah.
woman for her to recover.
A month, maybe.
Which gender spends the most time shopping?
Do we even have to? Is that a serious question?
Yes.
Women. Final
They
answer.
love shopping.
It's actually
Ever seen-
proven fact.
My mom's closet, our girlfriend's closets, and compared ours, way smaller.
I go shopping maybe 2 to 3 times a year. My girlfriend bugs me probably once a week about going to get something.
Okay, now, do you think women spend more money shopping or men? Because men like expensive things, cars, things that go fast, toys, jet skis, ATVs, that kind of stuff. Do you think men or women spend more money shopping?
I think it all adds up about the same.
Yeah.
Women like to spend more frequently,
We do both.
but in less.
We buy in bulk.
Men do like to spend large quantities of money on singular things throughout the year.
Which gender is more likely to ask strangers for directions or start up a conversation?
Obviously, women are more likely to ask for directions.
I think so, yeah.
Do you think that's stubbornness? From a
Yeah,
man,
definitely.
or-
Men want to feel empowered for whatever they're doing, and it kind of comes down to the point of I can't find where I'm going. They're not women will ask directions, whereas a man will more likely not.
And what about start up a conversation?
Start a
Randomly.
conversation.
I think it's even.
Yeah, I think it's about even.
No difference.
I think men and women are about even in that.
Is there a difference between the way men and women drive?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Nick, I'll let you go first. Did you have anything for this?
Yeah. I've seen more aggressive driving out of women than men. But I do think men do stupider things when it comes down to it.
Well, I was gonna say
Or more stupid things,
statistically, men
I
are
should
more
say.
likely to get into accidents, but
But they know what they're about to do.
no. But when it comes to controlling the vehicle and being aware on the road, I'm seeing a massive lack in female. It's
Doing your
astonishing.
makeup, texting and driving,
Yeah,
Snapchatting, singing.
But just the whole fact of not being able to control the vehicle to their full potential, whereas men can, but they also do very irresponsible,
crash,
stupid things in their
I
cars.
prepared myself to crash.
Do you think that reflects the price of auto insurance for men versus women?
Well,
It does.
I don't know what the auto insurance rate would be
More
for men.
expensive.
It's more expensive for men than women.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would say men drive more recklessly, so they're a lot more inclined to not have a good insurance rate.
Statistically, women live 5 years longer than men. Should they have to retire 5 years later than men?
Is it recording?
No,
No.
I feel like that reason is men are just a lot more reckless. And
We're just also more they're more likely to live longer. We're more likely to die faster. Even if we both did do stupid things throughout our lifetime, it's just males are just statistically likely to die faster. So then I should be able to retire faster.
That's what I'm saying. Should the women have to retire 5 years later than the man?
honestly, I don't think that's really that big of an
I
issue.
think we should
That
redo
be
this
even.
question.
No, I don't think it's that big of an. I mean,
I
at,
definitely just talked about nothing.
but at the end of the day, that's just we're still going. Okay. Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's just kind of like a non-relevant question at all. It really doesn't matter if a woman's going to retire earlier or later. At the end of the day, that's more in the line of
You
politics.
got to make it to
and
that point first.
Who cares? Yeah, exactly. You got to make it. You at least got to make it to 70. So.
Do you think it's a question of health, anatomy, or decision making on the women versus the men? Men might like you said, drive more recklessly, try something that they
Men
haven't done
statistically
before?
die faster than,
I think it's both.
Girls.
Yeah, I think.
and then
you know,
obviously our decision making can be pretty bad.
well, biologically, and statistically speaking, men are obviously more likely to die quicker. Do we know if that's from health reasons or being reckless or whatever? And I couldn't tell you.
Boys and girls frequently play with different toys. Girls often have dolls and boys have toy guns. Is that because they prefer different toys or because we give them different toys?
Give them different toys.
Well,
You wouldn't want your son playing with a doll.
No, absolutely not.
No, but it also comes down to the fact of where women are more nurturing and like
Have that instinct.
that motherly instinct. So I think that's why we give our kids stuff like that, like dolls and little girl toys and all that stuff. And then when you give your son like a firearm or toy firearm, excuse me, or something a little more manly, I think it kind of relates. I think it kind of relates to men's personalities.
Could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Would you be more willing to give your daughter a toy gun to play with or your son a doll to play with?
Okay, I would give my daughter a toy gun to play with for just me personally, just to learn firearm safety, and I mean that'd be kind of,
Before giving your son a doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like giving my son a doll is. I also think it's kind of confusing at that point. Like for him, like
what is he supposed to like?
Well,
tell his friends at school.
No, but like in our
I
society,
played with
like
Barbie today.
No, but no. It's not even that. It's like you give your son a doll, and all he sees is the girls around him and of his age playing with dolls, and I feel like it can be very confusing to the child.